Well, hey, everybody, it's great to be with you, and I'm delighted to be sharing information with you that's going to be all about your mindset about our industry. And one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to start by sharing information about our industry to address the way you look at the work that you do. You know, in our industry, it can be confusing. Are you a coach? Are you a healthcare professional? Are you a person who is a business person, salesperson, a marketing person? A lot of people who work with us go through somewhat of an identity crisis. And I really like to help reel you in to help you understand who we are collectively as a group of forward-thinking, progressive-minded, dynamic women, entrepreneurial, enterprising, caring, loving, heart-centered people, who we are, what we represent, and really what makes us different at Health Practice Advisors. So with that said, I'm going to go through first who we are as a group and what it is you're a part of. Because we spend our lives in the helping profession advising people. And we advise people about their personal health. We advise people about their professional lives. And so we're not limited in what we do when you're a part of Health Practice Advisors, because it's all about what people are practicing in their lives. And if they know you and like you and trust you, they want to be advised by you in one way or another. So we are a group of people that work with many different types of individuals. We're a collaborative group of health and fitness professionals, and we are a global advisory entity. So there's certain key phrases I want you to pay attention to, because we really are a group that collectively executes a curriculum that provides daily coaching and mentoring, whether it's done in a group or it's done one-on-one. We are aligned with a global preventive health company that provides our medical nutrition. We utilize their global benefits of being able to work remotely and leverage their platform should we be interested in that, and their infrastructure to build an international business. Our focus has always been very serious, focusing on heart disease, diabetes, cholesterol, metabolic syndrome, obesity. And our curriculum, which is the most important thing for you to really internalize, is that it is one of a kind, because it's an integrative coaching program where we integrate medically endorsed nutrition with daily coaching and mentoring. Our curriculum fee includes medical nutrition tools. And what's important to understand about who we are and what we offer is, first, we offer ourselves, because it doesn't matter how good your program is. It doesn't matter how great your medical nutrition is. What matters is how great you are as a person, not in how great you can articulate something or, how much you know. It's how much you care. And I have found that people really want to work with people who they can feel really care about them. But in the essence of the work we do, we are selling our services. You're selling yourself first, and you need to get really good at that. And the supplements are an added bonus. I know that a lot of people have invested dramatic money in their education. And I think it would be great if Barbara took a few minutes to talk about that, because she's one of those people. So Barbara, I'm going to just turn the next few slides to you.
Sure. I know that there are so many other coaches on this call who have been part of an educational program where they could get a certificate to become a licensed holistic healthcare professional, whether it's IIN, Institute for Integrative Nutrition, or one of the other health coaching programs, or whether you've gone to school to become a nurse or gone to school to become a dietitian. People invest a lot in their careers. And I was first a personal trainer and paid for a really advanced education in that field. But when it came to health coaching, I didn't know what that really meant. And I found this program, IIN, and I paid $5,000 for my 1-year program. And that was a big commitment. I committed a lot to do that. At the end of that program, I felt like, well, I know all this information now. I've been exposed to this, but how do I translate that into a business? So then I took a $2,500 advanced business course to try to help me. And then when I finished that, I was like so overwhelmed. I basically went back to being a personal trainer and said, I'll just teach my health coaching to my personal training clients, because it's like I didn't know how to get it going as a business to be a health coach.
You know,
But
Barbara, I remember, I'm going to interrupt for a moment. I
Sure, go ahead.
remember when you took that business course, and I'm thinking, oh, great, she's finally going to really learn business. Then she took 18 months to figure out how to put her website together until that finally got done. And
I was totally paralyzed. I was paralyzed with, who did I want to be seen as? How did I want to present myself? How did I want to brand myself? I really didn't know how to get going. But the thing that they taught me in that program was that I should offer a 12-week program for $1,500. That was kind of the mold. I don't know if anyone else has done IIN and can relate to this, but even if it's not IIN, it's other programs. Jan, you want to switch to the next slide? There are other programs. There's the Health Coach Institute program, where they promise you that if you go through their program, you will be able to attract clients that will pay you $100 an hour and get you started and successful from the very beginning. And I've talked to so many HCI coaches who felt exactly the way I did, even though their program promised to teach them how to build a business. They were, just like me, quite paralyzed. Want to go to the next slide? Then there's the Dr. Sears Wellness Program. I mean, there's all different levels of training in that program. It's a sizable tuition and commitment, and their clients, typically, they expect to get $300 to $500 per month. I'm sharing this because I want to talk about the health coaching industry. Health coach is such a buzzword today, but I remember sitting down talking to clients, potential clients, who said, pay you $1,500 for 12-week session. I'll pay you to personal train me. I'll meet you in the gym, but not for you to talk to me. And it was really hard for me to get started. Next slide, Jan. So in today's market, what is a health coach supposed to be charging? We know on average that $200 to $500 a month with some type of preliminary consult to hook the prospect. So there's a couple different examples that seem to be through the internet. One is $99 upfront for a consult and $199 a month. There's another method of you charge by the week, offering a monthly fee. And then there is, getting a 6-month commitment for $300 a month. These are just options that different programs have suggested people charge. It's all very overwhelming for a brand new coach. And I just wanted to lay it out, what's going on in the health coaching industry, because when I speak to brand new health coaches and I ask, how many clients do you have? So many of them will say is, well, I have a couple free clients I've been working with. And, all these promises of money, and they just haven't really gotten going. Or they say, I have 1 or 2 clients but I don't know how to get any more. And it's just, that is what I'm seeing. And I don't know if you can relate to that.
Well, Barbara, I speak to a lot of people that have come out of their different programs, and I hear a lot of what you've heard about, well, I have a few clients and some are just family members, and I offer free, everybody comes to me and asks me for free advice. I hear that all the time. And it's the biggest struggle because people with the healthcare mindset and helping mindset don't have that business mindset. And that's what's so beautiful about what we do with Health Practice Advisors, is that we provide that hands-on, street smart, tangible yet sophisticated way to teach people how to acquire their clients. What should they do to be more visible? And I think it's really sad for so much knowledge to be pushed aside because people lack the confidence to go out there and build their business. And I think that's what gives me so much pride, is in helping people monetize themselves. Because, the truth is, all the people that are out there who don't want to pay the money, they're spending so much money anyway on supplements, on non-instructional programs, on irresponsible products. Half of the products, they're not even made in FDA regulated facilities. Many of the products, if it's on the label, it might not be in the bottle. If it's not in the bottle, it might not be on the label. People spend and they hear this, oh, I heard garlic for my cholesterol, and they'll do anything. So it's important for those of you, when you're looking at this from a business perspective, you need to take your mindset and adjust it. And in our business training course that we offer, we talk about a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And I was actually on the Zoom call with somebody today, and she said to me, I come from a background where I believe all of our nutrition should come from the foods we eat. And I said, well, a lot of people are trained like that and think like that, but do you think that's realistic? She said, probably not, but it's just the way I was trained. And I said to her, so you can choose to have a fixed mindset and stay in that lane, or have a growth mindset and realize that people are spending money on these things anyway because they need to supplement and they want results, and you can modify your mindset and realize that. And by the end of the conversation, I could tell her mind was opening and she was moving in the direction of understanding the wisdom behind, supplements playing a role in people's lives. And so I want to talk about that because you are in business, all of you. Medicine is a business. My husband's a medical doctor. I'll never forget when I was his front office girl and we didn't have money yet for staff or anything. And he'd walk the patient to the front desk and he'd hand me their bill for what he did in the exam room. And he always stood behind the patient. And I looked at him like, are you nuts? Because every patient was coming out with bills that said NC. And I looked at him and he would just feel
No charge.
Yeah. And he basically felt guilty charging people. And when he walked, I said, you have a patient waiting room too. I would say change that NC to a 45 because we had rent to pay, we had equipment loans to pay, build out and construction fees to pay. So, you have to put a value on who you are and what you offer. And it's understandable to me why healthcare providers are uncomfortable with that. But what you need to get comfortable with is people are spending it. If you look at this, here is a company that is put together an assembly of products and they're giving a bargain price of $460 a month just for a product pack. Here's another company that's put together an assembly of products and $260 for a month's supply. And another weight loss company, $275 for a package of products. People are spending this. Here's another company, $240. So I want you to look at what people are literally spending on, no questions asked, $460 for this package. And then I want you to think about who we are and what do we offer? Because we are not out there peddling products. We are not out there putting high ticket prices to ordinary products. We are a group of health practice advisors facilitating a science-based curriculum and a whole mindset experience. We're providing everyday counsel. Many of the coaches go over and above and have private sessions with their clients. They might have clients that are in our 21-day program, but then those clients may need some additional help in other areas of their health life or personal life, and that coach might have a special arrangement where they may be seeing them 1 or 2 extra days a week and billing them separately for that. But look at what we sell. This is a business and we sell a service. We sell a 21-day curriculum that can be facilitated online through private Facebook groups, offline, one-on-one with people, and I've even had people facilitate this in a text group. So as creative as you want to be and whatever method of technology, however socially you want to do it, face-to-face, online, whatever, it can be facilitated. And we spend so much time investing ourselves. We're not about, here, buy a pack, see you, good luck, call you when you're ready for more. Everything you see on this slide about celebrating them and challenging them and holding them accountable and validating them and knowing why they're here and guiding them, that's who we are. That's what we do. That's what the people are paying for. So our Get Fit 21 program, that curriculum includes the Prime Health Pack. It includes educational guides and many other tools. It includes all that daily personal coaching. And what does a client pay for that? US, $319, Canada, $392. So we're providing a program that includes the supplements that are going to make the transitions in their lives and habits easier. And that's what people want. They want easy. They want simple. Our curriculum is kindergarten. People don't have room in their brain for anything more than kindergarten. Our curriculum is designed for the ADD personality because people have the attention span of an ant. So we needed to be sensitive to that. We had to create a curriculum that is conducive to all kinds of learning. We have audios that people can listen to, visuals. Someone looks at a picture and they know what the lesson's going to be. Some people like to read. So we've thought of everything and people are buying the program. And when people ask you, what is it that you do? You are a Get Fit 21 coach and you facilitate a 21-day online curriculum. And it includes daily coaching, educational tools, and it even includes medical nutrition supplements. So how you present yourself and how you present what you represent is very important. Please do not undersell yourselves. People prefer a simple plan, and people also respond to less options to choose from. Well, you could do this, or you can have this, or you could do this, or we could have that. People just need to be led. People want to have tools to make these habit changes easier, as I just said. It reminds me of the days, again, back working in my husband's medical office. They'd come out to that desk and I'd say, so how was your visit with Dr. Bloom? Well, he was really nice and it was good, but he didn't give me a prescription. They were mad. They wanted that prescription because they thought that antibiotic was going to make them feel better faster. My husband was a more conservative physician and said, I think it's viral. Let's see how you do in a few days. We can always write a prescription. So people believe they need a tool. And that's why that prior slide that said people are spending it anyway is the truth. They want the tools. And when they see that the tools are part of our program of what you offer, they're very receptive. It's all how you properly present it. So they appreciate the inclusion of the supplements being part of it. People are buying you first. If they know you, like you, trust you, as I said before, they're going to want to be a part of this. They'll discover when they review everything that the products are part of the program. So please get used to representing the program. First and foremost, the products will be discovered. Many people in the health industry get stuck on, I don't want to sell products. And I got to help you change that mindset and tell you to be who you are, sell yourself, sell your services, sell your program. And the program happens to include supplementation. And in the United States, you can make it affordable. We have a PayPal option that will soon be going into some other markets. And that makes it even easier for people that might be challenged financially. So as people are enrolling in Get the 21, every person's going to be enrolling in it and told that the Get the 21 program includes the Prime Health Pack. And what you're seeing on the slide here is designed for the US market. It's just a few dollars difference if you're in the Canadian market. However, your basic net profit is minimally $120 per client. So figure, how much do I want to earn this month? And based on that, you can do the math. It's pretty easy. If you've got 10 clients, you'll earn $1,200. You have options with what you want to do in your personal business. You can do fee adjustments. That's in your hands. You're in business for yourself here. You're not by yourself because you're working together with health practice advisors. You're working with a team. However, in your personal life with your clients, whether they're family or friends or personal clients or someone that's challenged financially, you can do what you want in your personal business and you can present that to them. Say, you know what, this program, the fee that people pay for the program is $319 and it includes this, 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 and this. I understand that things are a little tough in your life right now, and I want to extend you some courtesy and offer this to you at whatever. You can have that conversation one-on-one with your folks. And if somebody doesn't want an entire package, you have to meet people where they are. I mean, we're not about shoving things down people's throat. Ideally, the way to do this program correctly and maximize their health benefits and maximize their results is for them to be in the program, follow it for 21 days, and be using the Prime Health Pack. If somebody really wants the results of lowering their cholesterol, stabilizing their sugar, losing weight, whatever their health concern is, the Prime Health Pack is called the Prime Health Pack for a reason, because it helps people get back into their prime health. So if they want to maximize the benefits, you just got to ask them, say, do you want to maximize your benefits in this program? Because if you do, this is what you want to use. But if people can't, you've got to be sensitive to that and just do what's right for the people. Always put them first. You know, the other thing that is really important is that we offer education. A lot of coaches have said, you know, I came out of my program and I really didn't know where to begin with my business. And you heard Barbara talk about that before. I must hear that 5 times a day. And so we will teach our coaches, obviously we have our certification program to teach them our curriculum, but our business training with health practice advisors, it's so authentic because it's being taught by people that are really doing this. They're not just people that are business experts. These are people that are building this business in the trenches, talking to people, knowing what to say, what not to say. And our trainings are very hands-on. And so our business training, our 6-hour course, which we do over a 3-week period, 2-hour class where you're in a class with maybe, you know, 5 or 6 other coaches, that's priceless. And following that, just to let you know, the unlimited mentoring, it's the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. It's the coach that reaches out all the time, and I look at my phone and I say, hey, Jam, I have a situation today. I'm not quite sure how to handle it. And they'll text it to me, or if you got a minute, and call me, or call Barb, or call Debbie, or call Judy. There isn't ever anyone that isn't available to help. And that's the beautiful part about the culture we've created with Health Practice Advisors. And so we've kept things super affordable. We've made it so people can get their coaching certification and their business training and the unlimited mentoring. They pay a flat fee of $100. And they do this once they decide they want to build a business with us. And so I look forward always to the coaches that reach out and say, hey, I'm taking this to a whole other level. And I see that. And one of my favorite things to do is helping coaches brand themselves. And, every one of you are going to be different that are listening to this conversation. Some of you will have very lofty goals, and others of you will be content to just earn a comfortable income that will supplement whatever else you're doing. So just know that we have all of the elements in place for a complete turnkey business opportunity for you to be who you are, do what you love, personalize the curriculum to be Debbie-ized, Marilee-ized, Bridget-ized. It's your program to make how you want. And you can coach as a group, you can coach individually, however you want to build your business. But it's not about like, oh, I hope this works. It's about making it work. I always say, and I just said this to a friend of mine who's going through some financial struggles. And she says to me, I might have to sell my house. And we talked about the overhead of her home. And I know the kind of work she does. And I said, why do you think so? She said, because I never had to make that much money to cover my overhead. And so I said, but you can make that much money, because if you just add 3 or 4 more clients a day, which in her field, she gets referrals and she can easily add those people. If you do that, that more than covers your overhead. And what I was trying to say to her is what I've always said to myself: if it's going to be, it's up to me. And I set my goals, and I didn't wait for it to happen. I made it happen. And so, there's the people that watch things happen. There's the people that make things happen. And then there's the people that wonder, what happened? I don't want that for any of you. So I wanted you to see that you are in such a great space being with us. And 2022 is just going to be the most exciting year. We have so many cool things that are in the pipeline. And we invite you to really reach out as much as you need to, because we are here for you. And on that note, I just want to say that it's really an honor to work with so many of you who are busy in your lives with children and jobs and just all the obligations and what's going on in our world with COVID and politics and, just stress. But you choose to put your energy here. And I promise you, it will pay off. The people that stay the longest will enjoy the fruits of their labor. I know it because I've been here a long time, and I've watched people work so much and get so good. They go from knowing nothing to learning so much, and then something happens, they make a right turn and they stop. And if they would have just kept going, they never know who could have been around the corner. And so it's really important that if you're here, that you stay and that you be patient and you have the mindset that for the next 5 years, I'm going to put my head down and I'm just going to keep getting better and better and better at this. And eventually someone's going to cross my path. It's a good thing I had all that practice from all those people that I thought I screwed up on, because I was ready for this person who just crossed my path. So don't be hard on yourself in this business. Just be willing to grow and stay the course. That's all I can tell you, because winners never quit and quitters never win.